Okay, so I figured we'd do a taste test on this, and this is a little different. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this in our grocery markets, but out here these are grown on a regular basis. And this is called the golden honeydew. It's basically a honeydew, but it's a golden version of a honeydew. So I figured I'd purchase one, and they were on sale for $2. I figured I'd give it a go, and I'll do a little review on it and just show you what it looks like on the inside and do a little taste test. And I am going to cut it, I guess, cut it from top to top, right? That's the way I usually like to cut my melons. But that's what it looks like on the inside. And you can see it's got like a nice orange golden color on the inside, and the rind is kind of green, but it's more or less like a beige or blonde color. And this melon's been ripening for about 4 days, maybe 5 days now on my countertop, so it should be ripe enough. Let's cut her open, cut a piece out and do a taste test. So what I do is I just go like that. You want to make sure you get all that angel hair out of there. And yeah, it's going to get a little messy up here because I got to do it this way. Let's cut a slice for you. And that's a nice slice of golden honeydew. Now, there are people out here that actually dry this out. They have a way of turning it into like a dried fruit. They have a way of drying out this melon, and I've had it, and it's absolutely delicious. So I really wish I knew how to dry out melon, per se, specifically. Like most of the other vegetables, yeah, I know you could put it in the dehydrator, put it in the sun, whatever. Melon's a little different. Melon has to be dried a certain way, and if it's not done right, it doesn't come out right. I've had it where this was made where it's dried out, and it was absolutely delicious. So let's give it a bite and see what it tastes like. It's kind of strange. It tastes like cantaloupe a little bit, but then again, it tastes a little bit like honeydew. So it's kind of a cross between a cantaloupe and a honeydew. Yeah, that's really good. Very moist. I've had these before where they were a little stronger in flavor. This one probably can go a little bit longer ripening, but the thing around here is that it could go from not being ready to be ripe one day, and the next day it's sitting there rotting with black mold and water coming out of it. I mean, it literally will rot and ripen overnight. So when I see that it's been there even for 4 days, that's already telling me you're playing chances here. It's going to end up rotting on you. So I have to eat that thing relatively pretty quickly because I don't refrigerate these. I leave them out to ripen. But as far as the taste goes on this thing, like I said, it tastes like a cross between a cantaloupe and a honeydew melon. Really, it's really nothing else to say about it. The flavor wasn't quite as strong as other ones I've had in the past, meaning I've had ones that were a little more riper than this, and the flavor really developed pretty good on them, and it was a lot stronger. This one's kind of more watery than flavorful, but it still had a good flavor. It was still moist, it was still sweet, it was still edible, and it tasted like a cross between a cantaloupe and a honeydew. And outside of that, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it, but if you've never seen a golden honeydew, you've seen it now, right? If you've never had one of these before, now keep in mind, this is not a canary melon, or it's not a, some people may get these confused with canary melons, or they get them confused with Crenshaw melons. This is not the same thing. This is a honeydew that's golden. All right, just so you know, there is a difference. They're totally different. I've actually grown Crenshaws and Carney melons, Kearneys or Carneys or whatever it's called, canaries, Carneys. There's so many different varieties, but I've grown most of those. This is totally different. If you see one of these in your store, go ahead and pick it up. You ain't going to be disappointed. They stay table fresh for a pretty long period of time, and you'll enjoy it. I guarantee you that it's a pretty good melon. And if you see them on sale like I did, you pick it up. What do you got to lose? All right, so that was your review for the golden honeydew. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.